Thanks for joining us. I'm Mary, coming in today for Deborah. Obliterated. That is the word being used to describe Mayfield, Kentucky, the town completely devastated by that monster tornado. Hundreds of homes were destroyed, and today residents are picking through the rubble, desperate to salvage family mementos. Megan Alexander is in Mayfield, witnessing the heartbreaking scene firsthand.
Look at this. Look at this house. Megan Alexander is finding carnage everywhere she goes in Mayfield, Kentucky. This entire street completely destroyed. Cable lines down. Everywhere you look, complete devastation. I mean, look at this. The small town is no more. We found this bookshelf with books still on the shelf and intact amidst all this destruction.
It was devastating. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely devastating to so many. I mean, the entire town has been rocked and humbled by this.
Dina Cato still can't believe her house is wrecked.
All those bricks right there was the chimney that fell through the roof.
And this is what's left of the candle factory where at least 8 workers lost their lives.
It's hard for me to be grateful because other people are gone, and so I feel guilty. And my God, well, why did you save me? Why didn't you save her?
Kiana Parsons live streamed her ordeal in the darkness after the factory's collapse. The building was jammed with more than 100 workers working double shifts to fulfill Christmas orders. Kiana says she was pinned under a water fountain for 2 hours.
I can't feel my legs. I'm stuck. It was so scary. It happened so fast, and I mean, it was just complete darkness.
Megan was there as Kiana reunited with 2 co-workers she was trapped with.
I'm glad you made it out of there.
The courthouse is a shell of what it once was. The scope of the tragedy is hard to fathom. You've seen the drone video, the devastation. And this is the littlest victim, 2-month-old Oakland Kuhn. She was taken off life support Monday. Her 4-year-old brother Dallas was also injured. The 2 youngsters were huddled with their family in a bathtub in Beulah, Kentucky when the tornado struck. Her father Doug posted this heartbreaking photo holding her hand before she died. And there's this, a family photo from the year 1942, blown by the tornado a remarkable distance of 130 miles to another state. Katie Poston found it on her car windshield in New Albany, Indiana, and managed to track down the owners in Dawson Springs, Kentucky.
I told them, take your time to deal with, what you guys have going on. And, when things die down a little bit, let me know and I'll drive it to you, or you can meet somewhere.
Back in Mayfield, the townspeople now face the daunting task of rebuilding their homes and their lives.
In all, at least 50 tornadoes struck, but the monster twister that flattened Mayfield is being called a quad state tornado. It was tracked more than 200 miles over 4 states. It may set the record for the longest continuous tornado in U.S. history. Here's a minute-by-minute timeline of the disaster.
The first alert came in at 3:06 p.m. from the National Weather Service. Several strong tornadoes likely. Local TV stations passed the word.
A risk is a risk. Please make sure that you have got multiple ways to get alerts tonight.
It turned into a tornado unlike any we'd ever seen. The monster touched down in northeast Arkansas around 7 p.m.
Large tornado. Lots of debris in the air.
From Arkansas, it moved across the border to Missouri, Tennessee, and Kentucky. 8:09, the Weather Service warns tornadoes still on the ground. This storm is headed for West Kentucky. Plan now. 8:33, the warning gets more dire. Folks, this is as real as it gets. Act now to protect your life. 9:10, the city of Mayfield is in its direct path. If you live in Mayfield, get to shelter now.
If your kid plays ball, you got a bike helmet that you can put on, a baseball helmet. You get those, maybe pull the mattress off the bed. Put that over you as you take shelter.
9:27, the final warning. A violent tornado is moving into the city of Mayfield. Take shelter now. It took mere moments to reduce homes, businesses, and the candle factory to piles of rubble. At AccuWeather Chief Meteorologist John Porter.
This tornado outbreak was truly historic. We saw the rare components coming together, the ingredients to produce a very dangerous situation. It's very rare to have a supercell thunderstorm this time of the year continue its path. It was particularly astounding.
A single tornado on the ground for more than 220 miles across 4 states at speeds of over 200 miles per hour before petering out at last after it laid waste to Mayfield. A level of devastation unlike any we've ever seen.
President Biden announced today that he will be visiting the storm-ravaged area on Wednesday. We'll have more on the aftermath of the tornadoes when you join us tomorrow.